Well, welcome back. So today we are talking about, I've taken a long video and I've separated it into little segments just in case you haven't seen it or you don't want to watch the whole, like my top curriculum picks, my favorite curriculum picks. I've separated into little different elements for you to enjoy. So I'll give you one a day for the next couple days. And hopefully after you see this, I will be back from moving and I will have all the new STEM products, some new curriculum to show you, gifted curriculum that is super cool that anyone can use, and it's like mini study units. So I can't wait to show you it all and all the STEM products I have. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Math. If you have a child, one of the questions I got is, what if my child cannot recall what's been learned? There's a couple things you can do. First of all, this is just personal opinion and things I have noticed myself. If they're on a healthy diet, because diet can definitely affect your brain and how it's working. I know this personally. I've witnessed it personally in my children. It affects more, I've noticed, neurodiverse children than other children, but it's like within my own family, but it still affects everyone. But it is hugely noticeable in a neurodiverse child in my family. Oh, did I forget to show you this sciencey stuff? I think I forgot to show you sciencey. Quick. Is that a science one? Oh, another science one. Okay, so I have two science ones. So this is like, can be considered secular, if you will, or I guess open to everyone. It just doesn't discuss God, but it's basically got all the elements, sorry, I will be quick, in that. And I think it's great along with our Adams kit so that even little kids you can pull out all the way up to big kids can learning about these and where we find these elements in day-to-day life. So I love it. It's like $11 for that book. And this is interesting. This is from Master Books, I believe, and it's Wonders of Creation. They do have a curriculum that goes along with it, but what is interesting about this, if you're secular, it's tough to get these and separate the Bible from it. I think it would bother you. It doesn't bother me because if I don't agree with something, I'm just like, I don't think that way. Or we don't think that way, or a lot of people think that way, but we don't. Whether it's secular or like Christian, either way. But this is interesting is that these books have a level 1, level 2, and level 3. So level 1 is for like the basic level for the youngest learners. So as you can see, white is for everybody, yellow is for the next level up, and 3 is, and then it's got different words based on that too that you should be learning. So this is just very interesting. Their books have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful photos. Beautiful, like the cave book, amazing. But if you are secular, they will talk about other theories about like fossils and things like that and the age of the earth and different things like that that you probably definitely won't be okay with. So you may want to skip them, but they are just beautiful, beautiful photos. That's why I love them. Okay, back to if your kids can't retain math. There could be a disconnection between the right brain and the left brain. You could do right brain phonics, the integration therapy into it. It's an integration to try and connect the right and left hemispheres together. Some kids have it. I want to say, because like everything was made, I guess, for right brain learners, but there's a lot of left brain learners out there. And so that program by Diana something or other, I'll put it on the screen, is made for that. Now, another thing you can do is if they are not doing well on a spiral curriculum or a mastery curriculum, usually I've noticed because more people do spiral, usually if kids have problems on spiral and they switch to mastery, that can be very helpful. It's not usually the other way around because there's just not a ton of people on the mastery programs, right? Like spiral is what's been done in this country, or well, I'm not in that country, but North America. I'm overseas for a couple more weeks for like ever. Okay, so anyway, both sides are right. Both sides have good studies to show why you should use their curriculums. I personally think it's personal preference. I did not do well in math, so I get overwhelmed when I see a spiral. So honestly, I want to cry when I sit down and I see a spiral. Some spiral curriculums upset me more than others because I feel like they're too all over the place. One of the big things between mastery and spiral is that mastery, for example, let me pull out a mastery book and show you. Mastery, for example, you're gonna have like 100 questions, but you do not have to do them all and you can save them for a review. Okay, so if you have a child that is having problems on a spiral curriculum, you can switch to a mastery curriculum, spiral and vice versa. Spiral is Saxon, spiral is the good and the beautiful, and you can switch to a mastery curriculum. I recommend these are my top masteries. The reason I don't like any other masteries, and we're using both. I want really strong masters. We're using both of these two programs. Plus, alternately, we also have other stuff we can do as well. Like you can do computer games, there's free ones, there's paid ones, whatever. But what we're doing is, currently I'm kind of using both. but that may change as they get older. But they're both well priced. They're like $50 for the year, which is important, and $18 for any additional child. Yes. Okay, lastly, are we there yet? So I also have 2 other curriculums that I'm going to show you this week in separate videos. I believe I have a safety curriculum to show you, a physical ed curriculum for you that I'm never using. I looked through it and I was like, oh, those are great ideas. Not using it. But I wanted to show it to you just so you know it is an option. There are physical education curriculums out there. Can you say, please like and subscribe?
Please like to like.
And hit the bell for notifications.
Hit the bell for notifications.